The one Gampa Trophy game, over right now. FC Barcelona but Ahly at the end of the day, a 2-1 against visitors, about Camp Nou, and then interesting scenes also before the game in semi-break also after the game, Hans Flick didn't come up, Deku, Ababa didn't come up, and even over the side of Club Atletico Madrid, Malaha, and then winning 2-0 against Malaha. Now, interestingly, new signings, that's Lee Canin and Alex Baena. Ebeshe go World Cup winner Alex Baena. After that, Mathieu Lemani emphasized on Julián Álvarez a future home. And upon that, assembly training concern Julián Álvarez say it seems FC Barcelona really out Julián Álvarez this summer. As it stands now, Atletico Madrid and Rick Sorenzo Edwin Como said Barcelona knew from May say Julián Álvarez isn't for sale. And Julián Álvarez, there's a picture of Julián Álvarez air trending right now. The portrait, last season the portrait Ocha, this season the portrait Ocha, Carlos Baleba, Manchester United. And then I'm Manchester United. That's I come back for Carlos Baleba after say last season Manchester United. Eka say Omoko for Baleba, Brighton for £100 million Omo pull out. What made Manchester United go back for Carlos Baleba once again? As the Konsa are joining Arsenal, FC Barcelona is having a plan B for Julián Álvarez. You never be doing come on. Aha, your football time with the utility analyst. Make sure so be like it. No subscribe. You're not there to post notifications. So when drop a content, to be the first person to view. Now, you need come on for FC Barcelona game. No, obviously, a one Gampa Trophy in team Metran be the taxes and come back. It seems FC Barcelona for some people are really concerned about the how FC Barcelona born, I'm on focus the performance of FC Barcelona, it wasn't that top performance, People are saying, Karim Adeyemi and Anthony Gordon were not utilized well in this game because these are two speedsters, and obviously I was still ball into spaces more. No more to be cheeky goalkeepers 1v1, no more to be sure. At times, Newcastle, majority of the times Anthony Gordon say go was when or cheeky per 1v1 because of the speed of the exploiting spaces, and I'm on for this common already, but remember because I said Hans Flick has been more emphatic on his midfielders controlling the game. And one thing at KFC Barcelona game it's Hans Flick system they be America so push line anymore, no press so very high, no a jump ball, no everyone no a control game, with the control he creates a lot of chances at the end of the day what he actually goes baby. So it's part of the system. So I don't think say it's because of Karim Adeyemi and Ebema system but the only tweak our system is at some point if Barcelona Obama make it transition, there's a turnover, then the speedsters Ebeba into the scene. Meaning come up but this was just by the way to tell people about Karim Adeyemi and it does Anthony Gordon, they will be used very well. Any class will have a problem. Hans are requested for the player only the player into so you don't need to doubt your man concerning the whole thing. Now one Gampa Trophy Echo before say on Messi game it's a tradition. New season new signings no players already in the squad with their JC numbers now Joao Cancelo interestingly not the number 2 JC I no expect to say everybody now Odro only notify and say senior man with documents in the young within any high Joao was just frustrated because Lamine Yamal Busana said are you not coming out and I said no. We're frustrated about the whole thing and now echo so concerning FC Barcelona for the intimate matters on time. Then Rodri, FC Barcelona for the it seems the fans were just amazed that moment. People were just shouting Rodri. It seems that Rodri, FC Barcelona fans now we're expecting Rodri already and then say Umbra into Rodri and then I hear interested in there now. Oko the side of Frankie de Jong na Frankie de Jong and a fans chance so mubu fans chance so mubu Frankie de Jong the hatred towards Frankie de Jong their amana chance they say news are very reported and also Frankie de Jong and Gerard Romero and sense them like also cast Gerard the Trump they are fans who believe that Frankie de Jong since 2019 FC Barcelona got on on my good services to FC Barcelona to date on the best of Frankie de Jong from my ass they were expecting Frankie de Jong to reach a pinnacle of the career or be look exceptional but Frankie de Jong development intimate course plan he's almost 30 years or more than Frankie de Jong FC Barcelona fans some of them are getting frustrated concerning Frankie de Jong right now. In the Ebino Mose, Frankie de Jong FC Barcelona for Antonio, if they've been able to even sign Rodri, omo entono, and some are even angry. Say at some point, they go UCL quarterfinals against Club Atletico Madrid was Civitas Metropolitano. Frankie de Jong was available. Hansi Flick panic also almost 60 minutes. Okaso ombo. Emma Frankie de Jong now not on so ordering the health one and also ordering the injury so be take risk no. Same Frankie de Jong had knee discomfort at the World Cup or the bomber Netherlands. So the fans are really angry. So Frankie de Jong no they love no claim FC Barcelona say or domono and then no credit on do FC Barcelona. And they don't move Frankie de Jong. Omodi picked omodi camera they told Frankie de Jong was standing you could see that Frankie de Jong was a bit frustrated. Because in the whole situation, after the game, and Hansi Flick didn't come over, baby. Hansi Flick didn't come and say, already, the players now, on my basis here, some of them ain't mean a preseason, proper preseason. Into only said the first 3 games, still preseason. Emma, some of the players, and especially the World Cup players now, on a couple of finals, Pedri, Danny O, Momo, any other players, a preseason almost so you find ways and means of manage your minutes. Now at the end of the day, what many the best out of these players in the course of the season. Deco, ABD and come up back. What do you mean Hansi Flick Hansi Flick said he and come up back. Now Hansi say FC Barcelona better number 9. Or say Barcelona better number 9. Or Deco D or Chelsea Deco, Ebenya Obi. At the end of the summer, na Odnababa Beshim. So that sends me to Abrantia, your friend is Nicolo Tresodi, Eboma Club Brugge. Last season, Osher 22 goals. This season, about 3 games, 3 goals. And number reported Chelsea, Deco is in Brussels right now. And I said Brussels, and now I know Okwako finalized, and I said Okwako ex-share agent of a certain player. That was Abrantia, your friend is Nicolo Tresodi, Nokushiano. Oma agree personal terms, but it's up to FC Barcelona, club to club, Omone das club Brugge for Ebeko na Ometmehu where also Mutia Esikano. And at some point in the there is a name on the table concerning Lautaro Martinez. Say it's either say Lautaro Martinez, FC Barcelona for going for Lautaro Martinez. Any easy deal, but FC Barcelona for better try say they will land Lautaro Martinez at the Spotify Camp Nou. If there is any further development, but Deco ABD and come and I say this has been amazing transfer window to him, a cool transfer window. There are more to come. Till Deco assure FC Barcelona fans and they say there are a lot to come already. A lot, Ebeba. Into Barca fans, be now and relax because a lot is on the way. Eba into tranquilo will be relaxing. At the end of the day, they are expecting say there are some key players in the FC Barcelona best sign. There will be a number 9 and possibly there will be other additions. Whether I say they will reinforce the defense and I say other positions. Now Chelsea for almost squad number. Interestingly, Joao Pedro and I say number 9 jersey. Now I raise the argument baby online because if you check the historical archives of Chelsea for a number 9 position, number 9 jersey now. You understand the fact why Chelsea fans are too worried about the number 9 anchor. Chelsea fans are getting too worried about the number 9, because Ocheke from Fernando Torres, Ebedu Gonzalo Higuain. At some point, Liam Delap, you could see that Chelsea number 9 transitioning a very good desire. It's Chelsea phone to say. Number 9 cares that Chelsea no be number 9 on performing very well. They be affected Joao Pedro because Leon Delap last season Mekaya goals or 2 goals per 1 against Barcelona and 1 Premier League goal na Leon Delap share. So Chelsea for this say maybe the number 9 cares best strike you on Abrante FS Joao Pedro, but I just feel say it's all about performance. Maybe those people don't mobile man performing above expectation. And into the man will be addressing number 9. There's a casing, but maybe Joao Pedro will come and wear the GC, and things are going to change concerning Joao Pedro. Now, you call the side of that's Julián Álvarez, that's Ahomachano, and you see one of the journalists of FC Barcelona, Jose Álvarez, very reported say FC Barcelona for no pull out of the Julián Álvarez deal 99%. Barca for no, and when they say a deal of Atletico Madrid for stance clear. Now that was Amapa. And Eric Suarez, who is the president of Atletico Madrid, everything come say Barcelona for any since May. Say Julián Álvarez no, they Atletico Madrid are not going to sell. And the Barca for they knew their stance already. Say Atletico Madrid, their stance are clear. They are not selling Julián. Julián isn't for sale. They count on Julián. And they are not Barca for any now. They say. They say no more because to no nice was say amount to Julián Álvarez. For even 250 million amount. And a club Atletico Madrid football game. Let's not forget that Julián was not included in the squad list. Echo Metropolitano Nekusi Amala Harmony 2-0 no. But they go Simeone in common here. Our Becca say Julián is not in the right state. Obey me aqua games like this no into expecting us against Villarreal and obey available no. And after the game, no Musa Mathieu Alemany concerning Julián Álvarez. And I'm saying Julián no. Say the one to say. And Mathieu Alemany say, Gil Marina ma stance na clear. Club owners ne say Julián is just for sale. Ain't say only Koka and once a man, he's just going to reference what Gil Marina can you know. So they are counting Julián for next season. Now Julián the portrait way air trending. Julián portrait air trending very interesting. Julián Álvarez, as of 25-26 season, no, Ocha portrait for the new season, he was smiling. And their portrait, we should Julián and Julián Raho. He wants to leave. But, Bibiano, I always blame Hildago more. Because you guys were going in for a contract. Yeah, the contract about too many. More was a 500 million release clause. The new guys just go on and sign a contract. More penny with signature. Atletico Madrid with every moral right, any contractor right to say, "We protect your player because he's under contract. We're employee of Atletico Madrid, so they have to, protect their employee." Until say club Atletico Madrid for now because we're more torn here. Tibo Bano cast on torn to me because of the contract of Julián Álvarez. And it's a 2 years. I can 4 solid years. So Atletico Madrid for grounds. I'm say they are well protected. Julián Álvarez is not scary. If you want him, come and pay the 500 million. Brabitia, simple as ABC. Tiani come for Carlos Baleba. Manchester United are going in for Carlos Baleba. Let's not forget that Manchester United last summer went in for Carlos Baleba. Brighton for the catch is £100 million. What happened and then Brighton for about £100 million last summer is willing to accept closer to £70 million right now. It's just because of the performance of Carlos Baleba about from Brighton performance about from affecting the player Carlos Baleba no. So as it stands, you know, Brighton for no willing to better Baleba for now because so much in chance the next time I said maybe the market value of Baleba so better. I'm a Brighton name on onya the ope. Into willing to sell Baleba right now, get proper money concerning Carlos Baleba, not joining Manchester United. And what will Carlos Baleba offer for Manchester United? Carlos Baleba ever offer protection in terms of defense, where one of the modern defensive midfielders, ball winners, progressive ball, technicality, kaka, into open with Andre Santos, open with Yuri Telemans, open with Kobe Mainoo, ensure security at some point, using as a number 8. So Manchester United will need midfielders. Let's not forget, on the transfer market, Manchester United has been a bit slow. Getting Baleba will be a stepping stone to the right direction for Manchester United. We'll be competing in 4 major competitions next season. Let's not forget that Manchester United is back into the UCL and they will need quality players to compete in the UCL. So getting Baleba, maybe Baleba might not be at the top, but the quality they won't mean deny. The answer about Michael Carrick beats Barry Vivino very, very well. Now, Arsenal for Arsenal as we Konsa. Now, maybe didn't come out and say Arsenal are willing to retain the Premier League again. To be able to retain the Premier League, you should get quality. Last season, one thing that affected Arsenal for they say at some point, Arsenal, a do time there, you could see the clan rise more. Saliba, they are a bit fatigued, but squad depth, So Arsenal were really suffering. They have to play Champions League and play that Premier League at the same time. They have to use the same squad. Rotation was a problem. The moment Arsenal tries to do a rotation, no matter drop a point. So Arsenal extra great. So at some point, people thought that Arsenal were even going to bottle the league because of how now almost squad, you know, they were a bit fatigued. So right now, you know, at 30 per squad depth in terms of defense, Saliba Pro and ground, they will need Ezri Konsa. So right now, Unko Arsenal defense now, there's Ezri Konsa, there's Mosquera, there's Gabriel, there's William Saliba, there's Calafiori with Mababa as a center back, there's Julian Timber with Timber as a center back. You see, in the Arsenal for almost loads of center backs, there's Henkampier or Honum. These are players that they are willing to, be there next season for Arsenal. In the Arsenal, dance squad there for next season and Kasapa in terms of defense, So Arsenal are trying their possible best because yes, Manchester United, Manchester City, edgy league, you could see the squad depth of Manchester City. At some point, when free team said the urban or a quality undo the whole inside already now. And also there's something closer to the urban and Eba. So it makes a lot of sense for Arsenal to sign Ezri Konsa. So this is what is going on the transfer market. There are a lot of echoes right now. FC Barcelona fans, some are not happy after FC Barcelona pulling out from Julián Álvarez deal. There will be a lot of time, but make sure somebody like it or subscribe. Now they have to push notification. I'm out.